We're back with Naya Dinosaurs. Won the die roll, which is always great. Hand isn't. So turn 1 tap land, turn 2 untap, play Drover. I'm inclined to keep it just because of Commune is such a powerful card. It's almost like I have 3 lands in hand. I mean, it really isn't because of this tap land turn 1, but opponent's mulliganing pretty hard. Five with 1 on top. It's possible I should have mulliganed here. I do have a much lower mulligan rate when I don't know what my opponent is. Ooh, green-white tokens. Sure. Okay, so next turn I've locked in a Regisaur or a Carnage Tyrant. I doubt my opponent's running some sort of board wipe. Oh, that's neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gotta be display Carnage Tyrant, right? I could try to get cute and play a Regisaur. And then play Carnage Tyrant with haste next turn. Just don't think it's worth it. Either way, I'm waiting a turn to attack with a Carnage Tyrant anyway, with that play. Shoot. 7 mana. Wish I had one more. And then I could cast Regisaur and Clarion. My hesitancy with Clarion is not only wipe my board, it will also allow my Carnage Tyrant to trade with the Shalai. Unless I just attack first, then I miss out on the life gain. No, I know what I want to do. That's 3 mana for a Thrashing Brontodon. This is 3 mana for Deafening Clarion. I want them to block with the Shalai here. Okay, they're just not blocking. I'm at 16, they're at 10. Okay. Land. I think I'm in a pretty good spot here thanks to that board wipe. Yeah. So I'll bring another one in. Let's think about this for a minute. So Clarion's absolutely amazing. It's the reason I'm playing this deck in particular, and it's not really for tokens, it's more for the aggro, but it works pretty well here too. Ixalan's Binding can hit some big stuff, maybe not ready for. Same with Lava Coil, although I definitely don't want all of them. I assume my opponent's got some sort of Planeswalker plan, although they could also be on the Immortal Sun route. Either way, I think I need to keep at least one of these in. Regisaur Tyrant, absolutely fundamental to my plan. So are my Thrashing Brontodons. And my ramp spells. I do want the other Carnage Tyrant because it has Trample, and I do want the other Immortal Sun to hopefully overwhelm my opponent with card advantage if the game gets grindy. I don't grind well, it's my only grind card. That and Regisaur are really the only 2-for-1s I have in the deck. So knowing I'm bringing in some board wipes, these are the 8 cards I'm kind of playing with. I like Binding. I think I'll keep one. I think I'll try this. Keep Stomping over Lava Coil as my removal of choice. Need a red source or a rampant growth. Kept this hand because it's got so many of my I win the game cards. Like, I mean, definitely Clarion isn't an auto win, but it's the best thing I have to it in this matchup. Ripjaw Raptor is one of my favorite cards. Still need a red source. Yep, that's fine. I'm gonna untap, play a Ripjaw. Sure. Still need to draw a red source. I don't think I Clarion here. I think I wait one more turn. That felt pretty good for me, I think. That did not. Okay, so now I'm just trying to race my opponent, even though they have effectively a 10 damage swing every turn. I could have, instead of playing Carnage Tyrant, I could have just Deafening Clarion twice. Wiped both their boards. The cool thing is I can just choose to activate Deafening Clarion next turn and gain a ton of life myself. But they could have Settle the Wreckage, and that would just destroy me. That felt pretty good for me. Sure, I lost the dude, but that drew me into the exact card I needed to not die there. I think that was worth it. Just a sheer amount of life gain. I did lose my Carnage Tyrant, but unless they have a board wipe, I think I'm doing okay here with the second Clarion in hand. there we go. 3 and 2. Not what we look for when we start a league, but it's still a 60% win rate, which is very good in competitive Magic. I do wish it was better for this league, but just do a quick overview of what we faced. So in this league, Boros Angels, Green-Black Mid-Range, Jeskai Control, Is It Drakes, and Green-White Tokens. You can see right now with the deck, we're at a 57% win rate. It did drop off a little bit. I had one rough league there in the middle. But currently 16 wins, 12 losses, which for a guy who just is starting to learn the format and is now about 50 matches in, I think that's okay. So that's the deck. Here's my little math sheets behind it. Hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one.